Hi, everybody. It's August 16th, and this is Mr. Eckler's Weekly Webcast. First up, emails. If you don't hear back from me within the first 24 hours, I'm really good about getting the emails and getting back in a relatively timely manner. But if I'm not getting back to you, one of the reasons may be that it's gotten caught in the spam filter and it's gone to the spam folder. I do try to check the spam folder periodically, but if you're in between times, it gets overlooked. If you don't hear back from me, send another email just in case. Shoot me a remind if the email is not going through for firewall reasons. Speaking of remind, office hours for remind are weeknights until about 6 p.m. And then over the weekends, I'm pretty much out of contact because, weekend. So 9 o'clock on a Sunday, probably not the best time to try to get a hold of me on remind. I do try to get back to people as quickly as possible to keep my communication up, but work with me a little bit, and I'd be very grateful there. Forms, we got a bunch of them. I'm sending home the BYOD form, bring your own device form today, and that needs to be filled out and sent back in. That should be the last of the beginning of the year paperwork. And I do need to have those on file for them to have their iPads in school. Also, the fire safety field trip form has gone home. That went home, I think, on Tuesday. And there are two forms to fill out there. One of them is the actual field trip form. The other one is the permission slip to use the go-kart. So I need both of those filled out and returned, and that would be very helpful. Thank you very much in advance for that. And finally, picture day is on Thursday. The picture order form went home, I think, on Tuesday or Wednesday. And if you did not get one and you want one, shoot me an email, let me know, and I'll send one home with the kids. Chaperones. Fire safety field trip is coming up, so I'm going to need one chaperone for that trip. And I will also, if you'd like to go on the fire safety trip, you can send me an email and I'll draw a name out of the hat to see who goes. Also, I need some Wahsega chaperones. I'm going to need 2 dads and 2 moms for Wahsega. And if you'd like to go on that field trip, remember, it's a 3-day trip, so probably have to take a couple of days off work. And you'll also need to get a background check before you can go on the trip. It's Cobb County policy. So get those names in early, and I'll be picking chaperones here in another week or two for Wahsega. And finally, the iOS 12.4 update is available. If you want to update your iPads over the weekend, that would be groovy. And also a cautionary note on the iOS 13. In the next few weeks, you will probably see a little line to download the beta for iOS 13. Don't do it. It renders just about all the apps useless, and that is primarily for programmers to download to update their apps so that their apps are ready for update when the new iOS 13 hits. So don't download the beta for iOS 13 when you see it. That's all I got. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you soon.